Okay. Now, the last one before this was a civilian helicopter.
Yeah.
This is a military one. So, what should people expect? Should we expect some sort of investigation to go in and the report published and people know what happened with a view to correcting this?
For the military, I do not expect that any investigation will be published if an investigation is done. Because the military, they will always say, okay, this is a military affair. But to a great extent in this country, and I would like to be corrected, since I came into aviation in 1977, and there have been thousands of people before me, there has been not a single time an accident occurred that we got a published report. What are these reports for?
Not once.
Not once.
Wow.
Are they supposed to be made public?
Yes.
Why?
So that you and I can learn from it. Look, an airplane goes down. Let's take the most recent catastrophic incident here, the Dana crash. The plane goes down. Up till now, you and I sitting here, we don't know what made it go down. A lot of people say, oh, okay, it lost 2 engines. Tell me how an airplane who happily took off from Abuja flew for about 55 minutes to Lagos. It didn't lose 2 engines on the way until it got to Lagos. It's impossible. It's impossible. The only way those 2 engines could have packed up would have been if the guy ran out of fuel. For 55 minutes, no problem with engines, and then suddenly you get to where you are going to land, 2 engines pack up.
But for the police helicopter, don't they also publish theirs, or they also keep it within
Like I said,
themselves?
there is a cloak of secrecy surrounding aviation incidences in this country.
Either military, police, civilian.
Military, civilian, there's a cloak of secrecy.
But why is that?
We need to find out from our leaders. We need to find out. Why do they think? There are a few websites you can go in the world to check out accident investigation reports. There is even on Zone Reality on DSTV. Every other day, look, they don't have anything to hide. The most important thing is for the people to learn. If an accident occurred as a result of pilot error, the other pilots need to know. If it happened as a result of malfunction of the airplane, manufacturers need to know so that they can make corrections in the way and manner they have manufactured certain components.
And in aviation, people say it's a chain of those little events.
It's a
that
chain of
causes
those
some of these
little
crashes.
events that leads to these problems we're having. It's a chain of those. Okay, the helicopter that has gone down now, it flew before this ill-fated flight. It went into that place. So now, between the time they finished what they were doing and the time they got on board to go to their next destination, what could have gone wrong? Knowing that this helicopter is probably not the military type helicopter. So even though it was being flown by the military, that helicopter has civilian variants. Therefore, you don't investigate this and keep it quiet. If there's something wrong with that particular type of aeroplane, you need to bring it out.
Don't they avail you pilots of the reports or publications of accident investigation?
I am saying here, I have never seen, I have never read of any incidents, of any accidents in aviation since I took my bags into the flying school as a student. Up till now, I have over 30,000 hours flying. I have flown in every continent in the world. Nigeria is the only country like this.
Captain Ikwonsa, I think this is very scary because now you talked about the zone reality. It is a shame to note that some of these air incidents, especially remember the 1991 incident carrying Nigerian pilgrims to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Nigerians got to learn about what actually happened through the same zone reality.
Exactly.
So how come Nigerians will go online to get to find out the true cause of air crashes without getting to hear from the people or from the nation itself. Now we have two of them now, first with the police chopper, then the other one, this other one, the naval helicopter, and in between we also saw the Dana air crash. Until this moment, we're talking about 2012 timeline of crashes in the country. No one has spoken, and you say since 77 you entered the flying school till this moment, we as a nation have not deemed it fit to tell the people what exactly has happened in all the crashes so far.
You know what scares me? The ease and speed with which we are willing to cover up things and push them into background. Let's get on with our lives. That's the attitude here. Let's get on with our lives. Look at the Dana crash. Look at the Dana crash. I did say when you invited me here during that period, I said for me, everything I saw there didn't point to too much fuel in that aeroplane because there wasn't enough fire. If there was a lot of fuel in the airplane, as they are saying, the map of that region now will have been redone.
Either on direct impact,
On
a few
direct,
minutes
exactly.
after impact.
The map of that region will not be what it is today. Today we know that the airplane went into a building, and it's only the building that was affected. But within 24 hours, we had the DFDR, that's the black box. It's been found, but it's been burned so much that they can't get anything out of it. I'm saying on this program, that's also another of the bull that we are fed. The black box is supposed to withstand such things. What kind of fire? That's what it was made for. But quickly, we're told, oh, it's burned beyond recognition. But on TV, on live TV, we saw people even carrying it.